Gunn Superman is officially in theaters, so let's go through and rank every single Superman film from worst to best. Coming down in my 10th spot is Superman Quest for Peace. It is an undeniably horrible movie that is saved by Christopher Reeve's performance, but overall it's very forgettable, it's goofy, and I will never revisit this one. Number 9 is Superman 3, very close to falling in last place as well, basically for all the same reasons. Not a good movie. Reeves saves it overall. I think there's some semi-decent ideas, but again, very, very bad. Then on my number 8 is Superman Returns, which commits one of the most biggest cardinal sins of just being a boring movie. There is some great ideas in here, and there is some underrated ideas too. I don't think it's a shit box, but I just don't think it's a very entertaining film. But Brandon Routh, very underrated as the character. My number 7 and 6 are going to be kind of combined, but my number 7 would be Superman 2, and my number 6 would be Superman 2, the Richard Donner cut. Obviously, different edited versions. One is an actual finished version, one is not. And there is different themes and values actually introduced into the Superman 2 Richard Donner cut, which also feels like a more organic follow-up to the original. These films are enjoyable for me. I like them both for different reasons. Obviously, the Richard Donner cut is the version that I will most likely always go back to more. But for me, I don't really have any nostalgia for these, and I never really care to revisit these ones either. Number 5 is Christopher Reeve's Superman. Yes, the original, which is an absolute classic, a 5 out of 5 movie, and a film that really is not afraid to be fantasy-like in the era that it was made. And I look back at this movie, and after rewatching it, I can say that, yeah, it is still a damn great classic of a movie. But now we get into my number 4, which is Batman v Superman, the Ultimate Edition. We're not talking about the original edited version. That one does not exist to me at all. But this Ultimate Edition, this director's cut, is the definitive version of this movie. Thematical and great ideas when it comes down between Batman v Superman. There's some cheesy lines in here that I think work more into a script than the way that it was actually executed in the film, but I love the darker tone of this. I love how two of the biggest heroes in all of comic book history are going after one another in a live action fight, but also not just fighting. There is these thoughts and different ideas that they both have. We get into my number 3, and my number 3 is James Gunn's Superman. This for me is filled with optimism, hope, love, punk rock badassness, and at the same time, an great crowd pleaser at the movies. It's all the boxes for what a Superman movie should be. We get into my number 2, and that's Zack Snyder's Justice League. No, we're not talking about the Joss Whedon cut. I don't even want to acknowledge that version. And I understand that, yes, this is not definitively straightforward a Superman movie, but Superman is in the film, and I want to include it because his presence in Zack Snyder's Justice League coming off Batman v Superman is one of the most important things possible for this film. My number 1 favorite Superman movie of all time is, of course, Man of Steel. I absolutely love this film. I love what Henry Cavill did with the character, and I also absolutely love